So we're back again.
Yeah, we're
In
back
a little less than 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So just a really quick kind of introduction. I have just finished new studying nutrition and studied it for the last 4 years. I'm currently a practicing nutritionist. My website is just there at the bottom, table41.com. So today I'm with Maria, the lovely Maria. You guys can make me come a little bit more.
I want to come on
So I'm with the lovely Maria today, and we're going to make some cauliflower and vegetable curry, which is called, what's it called?
What this?
Yeah.
The cauliflower curry, you say. Cauliflower curry.
Okay, so we're making cauliflower curry today. That's what we're making, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to show you actually how that's made. I'm also learning in this process too, so I like to cook so many different kinds of things. Last night, I don't know if you guys tuned in, but made some sweet potato vermicelli noodles, also known as japchae. Is that how it's pronounced? They're Korean noodles. I kind of want to show you them. They're amazing. But yeah, so basically I've been following an AIT lifestyle for the last 8 weeks now. I've been healthy for the last 6 years. I've been kind of following nutrition for the last 6 years. But I started eating autoimmune paleo around 8 weeks ago when I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune condition of the thyroid, which basically means it just slows everything in the body down. So interestingly enough, actually, the doctors wanted to put me on hormones for the rest of my life, and I kind of freaked out being all into natural stuff, and I was like, no way. So I gave it a lot of research, and I want to share this with all of you, actually, and with anybody else that might have an autoimmune condition or know someone that has an autoimmune condition. The lists are endless, things like diabetes, type 1, rheumatoid arthritis, thyroiditis, so many different conditions are actually autoimmune, and a lot of people don't know that. And before I went on my whole healing protocol, I actually did a lot of research, and I came across this book called The Paleo Approach by Sarah Valentine. I cannot recommend this book enough. It's amazing. It changed my life. It gave me such a better understanding of how to actually be able to cure or put into remission any kind of autoimmune disease. And it's all by following an autoimmune sort of paleo lifestyle. So it's about eliminating the foods. It's all about healing the gut. Essentially, autoimmune conditions actually start from intestinal permeability. So intestinal permeability is actually when the tight junctions in the gut start to loosen, and that's usually caused from things like stress, gluten, grains, antibiotics, candida, and a million other things. So when that happens, it means that larger particles that we ingest from our food are actually able to make it through this barrier and into our bloodstream. Now what that does is it alerts our immune system that there's a foreign object obviously in our blood, and our immune system goes into hyperdrive and obviously creates antibodies to attack that foreign object. And when it does that, it can get confused and create antibodies that are similar to our own body's tissues, and it unfortunately starts to attack our own body tissues, whatever. And so basically, that's what an autoimmune condition is. It is your body's own immune system attacking your own body. So I'm going to show you the book real quick. Let me check your messages. They're very inappropriate messages, but anyways, I'm going to show you the book that I think you should all read. So this is paleo approach. It's called Reverse Autoimmune Use and Heal Your Body by Sarah Ballantyne. Sarah Ballantyne actually has a PhD, and so she writes from a very scientific approach, but she writes so well and very easy to read for people that don't really have much background in science. She explains everything really well. So this honestly changed my life. If you know anybody that has autoimmune conditions, read this book. It's amazing. So back to me and Maria.
Change your life.
It changed, yes, it changed my life. Yeah,
How it is your body becomes to show like this, and then you try to make your body look.
No, not just about how the body looks, Maria.
Yeah.
But also when you're sick,
Yeah.
this helps
Okay.
a lot. Yeah. So right now we have some carrots. prepared. So we've chopped up the cauliflower. Let me show you. So the cauliflower has been, so all of you that have just tuned in, we're making a cauliflower curry today. So the cauliflower has been chopped and washed into blocks of about this size. And I picked up a bunch of different colored carrots from Whole Foods the other day, so we've just cut and prepared and washed those like this. So there's a few yellow ones in there. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 carrots. And we're gonna peel them?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna peel. We don't need to peel them because they're organic. If you don't buy organic carrots, you should peel them because they are laden with pesticides and fertilizers. So yeah, Maria's peeling carrots, but if they're organic, you don't need to peel them. Send me some curry to Germany. I wish I could. If there was any kind of food now service like that, that would be amazing. Last night I got home from work at 3 in the morning and I was praying for some kind of food delivery to my bed. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen. So yeah, whilst we prepare that, do we have tomatoes?
No tomato. Chop. No tomato. No tomato.
So I think the base of this curry is going to be tomatoes. We're using chopped tomatoes that's ready, ready chopped in the can. Otherwise, you use fresh tomatoes, which is better. By the way, this is like my first time properly on Hang With, and I'm loving it. I'm finding it so nice to be able to share any kind of nutritional advice or recipes or health products. So if anybody does have any questions, please feel free. It is my pleasure to be able to spread the education. I actually blogged about, I want to show you one of my favorite products recently that I have been using in my breakfast smoothie, which I actually did a little broadcast on yesterday, I think. But it is in the other room, I think. Hemp protein. This stuff is amazing. It's amazing in breakfast smoothies. To be honest, that's usually what I use it for, and I find breakfast smoothies the easiest way to have a breakfast when you're in a rush, when you don't have time, when you need to run off and do something, or you wake up not so hungry. I literally just put a banana in the blender with some frozen berries, some water, and some hemp protein. So it's a really nice, plant-based protein, which means it's very easy for our bodies to digest. Proteins are not just for muscle making. So I wanted to make that clear. Proteins are like the building blocks of all life. So they're necessary for all the body's kind of tissue growth and repair, from our bones to our blood to our muscles to our organs. So it's really essential to have protein in every single meal. It's also the most satiating out of all the macronutrients, so it helps keep you satisfied and full for much longer. It helps balance out your blood sugar levels, so anybody that has kind of blood sugar level balances, or if you experience kind of energy dips during the day, or you feel tired after 4 p.m. and you kind of get sugar cravings, especially if you get sugar cravings, you should definitely be using protein and having protein in every meal. A lot of people usually go for animal-based proteins, but it's nice to also not forget that there are a lot of really good plant-based proteins. So this one is amazing. I think you guys have this in the States. It's an American company. I wrote about it all on my blog at tablesforone.com. So yeah, whilst we're in the process of making curry, I'm showing you some of my favorite health food products.
This product is good.
Yeah, it's very good. This is Maria, everyone, that's 60 days. Maria full of grace.
Mother of grace.
She is full of joy and grace and love, Maria. We love Maria. So right now, I'm going to try to put the camera down a bit. Yeah. So we're just kind of roughly chopping up the carrots. These are different multicolored carrots, and I picked them up from Whole Foods the other day. Quite nice. The more colors you get in your meals, the better.
Yeah, getting colors.
The more colors, the more variety of nutrients. So you always want to aim for quite a rainbow colored meal. Can everyone hear me fine? Is my microphone working? So, yeah, you chop up all the carrots.
Carrots, chopping all carrots. Now onion.
So now we're going to take some onion. Maria's from Goa, by the way, and she cooks amazing food. And I'm learning quite a few nice things from her. So this is also going to go in my recipe book. So I'm learning with you guys. So we grab one large yellow onion.
Onion.
Around that size. Are we going to slice it or make it into small pieces?
No, slice and chop.
Okay, so we're going to chop this into small pieces, so we're going to dice the onions. That's the easiest way to dice an onion.
Yeah. To cook, it is easy to cut it like this onion, chop like this, say like this. Yeah.
I wonder if I can keep the camera like this. I basically picked up this new tripod yesterday.
Did you know?
Adobe, and it's quite cool. It's like this little malleable tripod where you can just kind of put your phone pretty much anywhere. It is a little bit tricky to use, so we're kind of playing around with it. So yeah, we've diced up about 1 whole onion.
Yeah.
Just like that, with the carrots.
Garlic.
So how many cloves of garlic?
Garlic. We'll put it into 4. 4 we'll put it, and this will put it. Ginger.
Okay, so around 4 cloves of garlic and about a 1-inch piece of ginger. So far we've got around 8 small-sized carrots, around 8 small-sized carrots, 1 onion finely chopped,
Yes, just one.
4 cloves of garlic that are going to be chopped or they're going to be crushed.
No. Yeah, we'll crush them.
So we're going to crush 4 cloves of garlic with the ginger.
Yeah.
We're going to fry that with a little bit of, I'm going to use coconut oil. Coconut oil is much better to cook with as it can withstand much higher temperatures. So it doesn't oxidize, which means it doesn't cause any kind of free radicals in the body. It's also a natural antifungal and antiviral, so for that reason it's amazing. A lot of people have a bit of an issue cooking with coconut oil because they don't necessarily want the flavor and the taste and the smell of coconut oil, especially when you're kind of cooking with it every day. It does have its own lovely aroma, which is amazing in some dishes and amazing in baking recipes. But I found this one by a company called Bayona, and it's coconut oil, especially for cooking, so it's mild and odorless. Obviously when I saw that, I kind of questioned how they got it to be mild and odorless, but actually it's just because it's lightly steamed, and that removes the coconut flavor and aroma. So that's a really nice one if you want to cook without the whole flavor over cooking. Okay, so we're going to grab the pestle and mortar, which is here. So in the pestle and mortar we put the 4 cloves of garlic and the ginger. And we're just going to crush that up. You're going to crush it till it's quite a little, like it's almost like a paste. So you grab a pot around this size.
You put the coconut oil?
And yeah, I'm going to use coconut oil. So we're going to take some of this coconut oil. And how much oil do you need?
Yeah, we will put 3 spoons, put it for 3 spoons, and we will put it. 3 teaspoons? Yes. Now put this 1 tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon.
Okay. So we're going to use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So around that much. and the heat is on about a medium to high.
Yeah, put another one also.
Another?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's quite a lot of oil. So we use 2 tablespoons.
Want to fry the onion, right?
Okay, so 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I feel like I should know Spanish because I was learning it quite recently and speaking it quite fluently in Vita. But ¿cómo estás is what again? It's how. Anyways, the savage Barbadians. Please translate because I should know what that is, but I don't. Okay, so right now the heat is on quite high, and I don't know if you can hear or see the coconut is.
Oh, darling, want to take it out, want to take out the jeera, want to see it.
Okay, let's put it actually spice.
Then afterwards, I will put it in with.
Okay, so now we're just going to the spice cupboard, and we're gonna take some cumin seeds. So put the heat lower.
Yeah, lower. Okay,
so we're gonna make the heat a little bit lower. And okay, so here we have 0, which is also cumin seeds. So
we put it in the oil.
you add that to the oil and you fry it in the coconut oil. So the heat has now been put down to a low heat. And I'd say that's about a tablespoon. Sorry, a teaspoon.
No, teaspoon is
Not even.
not even. Yeah.
No, like half a teaspoon of cumin seeds to the coconut
Then
oil.
onion.
Let me add the onion. So that was 1 diced onion, whole yellow onion. Let me see how much. Oh, I can't speak Spanish. I really wish I really practiced quite a lot, and my mind has just gone blank. But yeah, so that's the onion. So we're stir frying the onion with the cumin seeds and the coconut oil. And then earlier we used the pestle and mortar to crush some garlic cloves. So we use 4 garlic cloves and an inch piece of ginger, and we add that also to the pot. And we stir fry. Oh, it's okay, the savage. Savage Barbadian, cool name. I did speak Spanish and I just can't remember any of it, so. They're speaking, someone is speaking in Spanish and I can't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, we use 2 red chilies. These are actually red jalapeno peppers. You can add as much or as little chili as you want. It doesn't have to be so spicy, or it can be as spicy as you want. Thanks, Savage. So yeah, we kind of roughly chop the chili like that. We keep the seeds in because these jalapeno peppers aren't so spicy. So
3. This is really good.
so yeah, so the chili's chopped in about 3 pieces and a half, and it just goes into the stir fry. Where are you guys all from? I'd actually love to know, like, where in the world everybody is right now. Because I'm videoing from London, and as you can see, it's actually a pretty nice day for London, which is rare, especially in the middle of September when it was literally about winter 2 days ago. So I'd love to know where you guys are actually from. That's the curry. You guys are making some good food. Yeah. If you can't tell already, Maria makes unbelievable food. I had some of her chickpea curry and dal last week, and it was amazing. I ate it every day for like 3 or 4 days. So today we're making a vegetable curry using carrots and cauliflower. As you can see there. The carrots are nice and colorful from Whole Foods. All organic, all healthy, all natural.
All natural.
New England, Connecticut. Cool. Awesome. What's up? What is the time there? I'm asking where everyone is from. So, it's from America.
America. Good.
We have 94 views at the moment. So the Maria is becoming famous. We're gonna make Maria famous.
God, yes, thank you very much.
Right, Savage? You can just tell. She's got such a good motherly nurturing. He said he can already tell you're a really good cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you think Maria should start a restaurant? Or a cooking channel? Maria should start a cooking channel of real good home cooked Indian food. Because there is not enough good home cooking going on around the world these days. It's 8:05. Is that AM or PM? I'm guessing AM, or are you behind?
Where? In America.
In America, because we're 1
Now
PM
America
here.
is, what's the time? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock here, Maria, not in America.
No, America also 1 o'clock. No, America now what is 6? No, morning. Morning it is America now.
Yes, you should start a restaurant business.
America now morning it is.
See, you should start a restaurant, he's saying.
Who said?
His name is the Savage Barbadian. And it is it's morning, yeah.
Morning, 8:05.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, we're still kind of frying everything. The heat is on about low to medium.
Medium.
It's on about medium. And you can see the garlic is starting to brown in the pot. So you have to fry it for quite a while. You want to basically make the onions a bit translucent and soft.
Yeah, gold color.
Yeah, a bit of a golden color.
Color.
And the chili starts to also kind of go a bit from a dark red into a light orange.
Yeah, orange color. And then we'll put the carrot.
Okay, so now we're adding the carrot.
So carrot will go cook it long, no?
Yeah, so carrots do take quite long to cook. So we chop the carrots and peel them, and we just add that into the pot. Feel messages. That looks so delicious. I know, I'm so hungry, and it's nearly lunchtime, and I can't wait to eat this. So I guess traditionally you eat curry with rice, but as I was saying earlier, I follow an autoimmune paleo lifestyle. So I've got a really good what's it called? Substitute for rice. If you don't eat grains and you're on a no grain diet, Google the recipe for cauliflower rice. It is in no way gonna taste like rice, I'm not gonna lie. So it doesn't taste like rice, it's its own separate thing. But it's super delicious and it works just as well. It kind of, you blend it in a food processor and it comes out the size of little kind of like quinoa, kind of couscous-ish, and then just saute it in a pan with a little bit of coconut oil and a little bit of salt, and it's amazing. So we added around half a can, or one, well, that's half a can so far, we're going to add another, but this is a can of chopped tomatoes. So ideally you would use fresh tomatoes, but we didn't have any fresh tomatoes today, so we're going to use chopped tomatoes in a can. So that's about 1.5, or no, 1.
Yeah, 1.5.
So
we'll not put all together, only we put the half only.
Okay, so it's about 1 can.
1 can, yeah. There is 1 can.
Oh my god, I want some food. I'll be the first taste tester. Yeah, I really... You know what? One day I wouldn't be surprised if technology takes it that far and you can literally send food through a screen, because that would just be my heaven. But it smells delicious. It smells so good. And I love rice too. I grew up actually, my background is Middle Eastern. So I grew up eating a lot of rice pretty much every single day with a different stew every single day. So I always call myself the rice baby. I never imagined my life without eating rice. And then obviously when I kind of had to start following this autoimmune paleo lifestyle to help heal Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid disorder, I write a lot about that in my on my website. But I obviously learned that I needed to cut out grains. And so for me, I was kind of like, oh my god, what am I going to eat instead? Like, not just rice, I noodles, brown rice spaghetti, like grains were so heavily in my diet. But this makes for such a nice substitute, and also it gives you a really good feeling after you eat it. It doesn't make you feel so heavy, and you're just getting another whole spectrum of nutrients from the grain substitute being a vegetable. So it's quite a nice way to include more vegetables in your diet also. And the onion and the coconut oil, and now we have added a vegetable stock cube. And so the one that I like to use, or we like to use, is this. So it's Marigold Organic Swiss Vegetable Bouillon, and it's basically yeast-free, and it's all certified organic. So it's a really nice one to add. I don't eat meat at the moment. I've been a pescatarian for the last 8 weeks, which again has been a massive change to my lifestyle because I'm a massive meat eater. So I've been experimenting with a lot more vegetarian and fish dishes. So this today is going to be fully vegetarian, which is why we use vegetable stock, and it's going to be a cauliflower curry. Okay, so now we're adding some turmeric. So we put how many teaspoons?
Yeah, 1.
So
We put 1.
that's 1 teaspoon of turmeric. And turmeric is actually a really powerful natural anti-inflammatory. It's got really good anti-cancer properties. It's very good. It's for me, it's something that I use as an anti-inflammatory quite a lot when if I'm sick, or if I have any kind of form of muscle pain or joint pain or anything that kind of stems from inflammation, turmeric is amazing. And I either put it in my cooking or I make a paste out of it. So I literally get a little bit of, this is a wonder, by the way, if you're ever sick with the cold or flu, I make a paste. So I'll get a little cup, I'll put some honey, and then I'll crush a fresh clove of garlic, and I'll add around a teaspoon of turmeric, and maybe sometimes some cayenne pepper, mix it up, and take that, and that's kind of like my own medicine for when I have cold and flu. So turmeric is amazing for you. If you can add it in your cooking as much as possible, that's great. So we mix that up. Now that's not red chili, that's paprika.
Paprika?
Yeah.
Okay. Then don't.
So okay, we're not adding the paprika.
Paprika don't. Chili sauce.
I missed Some of you write some really gross things on here. I'm just gonna ignore them.
Yeah, we'll put.
So
This also not pepper. No.
that's cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper. You don't have black pepper? No.
Yeah, we have black pepper. There, yeah. So there it is. So the heat now, by the way, is on a really low heat.
Low heat.
Yeah. And we're adding about a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Okay. So we taste it at this point to check for flavor. So I'm gonna grab a little spoon. It's good?
Yeah,
or need
good.
salt?
No, good. Want to put after also. Want to put. You put it. No. It's
Wow,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Flavor.
It's very spicy, but
Yeah.
that is
Flavor.
amazing. The flavor is amazing. You didn't put salt?
I didn't put salt. Only I put the.
Wow, guys, I really wish I could spoon feed you.
Yeah, good. And then we
Okay,
put the
so to that we now added the cauliflower.
cauliflower. Just 16 fire.
So the heat is on really low, and if you just tuned in, we're basically making cauliflower curry, and we sauteed some crushed garlic, ginger, and some coconut oil with a whole yellow onion chopped. And then to that we've added carrots, so about 8 small-sized organic carrots chopped up, 2 red jalapeno peppers cut into 3 pieces and half, the seeds kept in, and then we added a can of chopped tomatoes, 1 vegetable stock cube, and now a whole head of cauliflower chopped into florets. Maria, I want some of that food.
What?
Someone said, Maria, I want some of that food.
Food?
Yeah, they want it. Do you think we can send it to them?
Yeah, we can send it. Where
What, to America?
To America? Oh, good. Tell them to take out for America. We'll give it. Okay.
Maria wants to come to America, guys.
Yeah. Can have a visa. We can do no.
Looking for a visa, guys.
Yeah,
Maria needs.
half glass
Okay.
we put the water.
So half a glass of water. We add it now, and the heat is still on really low. So Greg Moscow wants some too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
Everyone wants your cooking.
we'll make a little fire fast, about 10 minutes, and then we'll put it low
Okay.
to cook.
Okay. So we put the heat on around on quite high. We put the heat on high, so we're gonna wait for it to boil and cover it.
Covering. Yeah. And then we'll put the coriander.
Okay. So next we're gonna put in some fresh coriander. So
We'll make a parcel. We'll make you put in the
so around that much coriander, fresh coriander.
Them to come here, London will give you lots of food cooking.
Yeah, we invite you all to come here.
Yeah.
That's how you guys can taste our food. Come to London, visit London.
Yeah.
While the sun is still shining, because it's gonna literally be
Yeah,
winter in
London
about
come,
10 minutes.
London will give you lots of food cooking, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Food, cooking,
Cooking.
sunshine while it lasts, singing, dancing.
Yeah. Everything is here, London.
I do have a boyfriend, yes. I have a boyfriend whom I love very, very much. He's actually so happy that I've started doing little vlogs and talking, because I love to talk and I talk at him for hours, especially when it's time to go to bed, and he gets so fed up. He'll be like, dude, I need to sleep, like, and he'll kind of just let me talk at him, and he's like, I'm so glad you found another outlet to just talk, because I don't shut up. My family knows that. I love to talk. I talk all the time. Not all the time, actually. I'm a man of silence too, or a gal of silence. Not really a man. But yeah. Anyway, so.
Yeah, we'll open. We'll stir it.
Okay, so the meat is still on high. We're gonna just give everything a stir. We have 110 people viewing so far. Yay!
My God.
111 now.
111.
Yeah, everyone's come for some of Maria's curry.
Okay, probably where they are looking for America. This video we are going
Yeah, mostly America.
America.
Yeah.
We'll go together America.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where in America do you want to go?
Where you want to? Where is it? Which place? Good place we'll go.
Guys, if we were visiting America, where do you think we should come to first? I've been to LA, I've been to New York, I've been to Florida, I've briefly been to Miami, and I'm sure there's a load of other places to visit. I really want to go see the Grand Canyon. I really want to do a road trip to Big Sur. But yeah, I want to know where you guys think we should visit.
Where they are living up.
I really want some curry, Maria. I love you.
Oh my God!
Ah, Maria!
Thank you very much. Nice curry. Yeah. From London. We can do lots of food and things. We'll put little more water. We'll add little more water.
Okay, so we've added a little bit more water, maybe about a quarter cup.
Yeah, water.
So you want to basically just make it quite saucy so that the cauliflower
saucy.
has liquid to cook in.
Okay.
Because we want to make the cauliflower quite soft, right?
No,
No, not soft?
not so.
Oh,
Little
okay.
want to keep the hard only.
Oh, okay.
Soft it is not good. No, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make the cauliflower soft.
Oh. Then we'll add coriander.
So apparently we should go visit New England and Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
What do you think about that?
What he said?
We go visit New England and Connecticut.
Connecticut means where?
It's in America.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah. Go. You coming? No. You coming? We'll go. Go. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go. Yeah. We'll get a good things. We'll get a good money. We'll coming quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Let that cook a little while, and then we'll put
Okay.
it off.
Oh, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but we
Yes,
added
yes,
the
yes.
fresh chopped coriander. Now it just really looks unbelievable. Yeah, that looks amazing. And we're gonna cover it just to let it cook for a bit. So how long does that take usually? 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So around 10 minutes?
We'll see the cauliflower and carrot get it a bit soft, and then we'll cook it.
Is there any way I can take a picture on this app of the food whilst broadcasting, or is that not a thing? Because I would kind of like to vlog this also. In fact, I do have my SLR that I could use. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on the side for a second. There, so that I can see with my SLR. So I do have a website and a food blog, www.atableforone.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at @atableforone. That's the number one. The link to the website is just at the bottom of the screen. And now we're gonna take this amazing photograph. I should really use my SLR more for my recipe. Look, how amazing does that look?
Yeah.
Wow, right?
Wow. Yeah. That would look like nice.
The colors look amazing.
Amazing.
There is honestly nothing better in the world than home cooking.
Yeah. Cooking is the best.
I also feel like cultural traditions are dying out, and like people are forgetting. We've forgotten how to nurture ourselves through cooking, and it was such a beautiful ancient practice in a lot of countries, and it still is in quite a few countries, and a lot of tribes and stuff. You know, food was very much the basis of bringing people together. It was a way of healing, because food was used really widely as medicine, and people are forgetting to make that connection again of just nourishing and nurturing your body. Cultural traditions I love, because it's like ancient wisdom. Everything that they use goes so well, the flavors go so well, but they all have, or they all use ingredients that have really highly medicinal purposes. So, you know, depending on where you're actually going to source that kind of food or that kind of cuisine, you will find that there's a different story behind every dish. And that's why I love kind of getting into different world cooking. So I love to cook all kinds of food. I'm gonna take the message really quickly. You're a great cooking person. Maria, you're a beautiful person. Thank you. Yummy food. Thank you. That's so nice.
25.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
125.
125.
Oh.
We have 125 views. Maria's really happy. We're both really happy about that. But thank you, the Savage Barbadian. That's really lovely.
You put one lemon juice.
I want to show you guys photos that I've taken. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it displays some of Maria's amazing cooking. The Savage Barbadian, you are really nicely mannered. I don't know why that comes as a surprise, but I feel like sometimes social media and stuff like this has really weird, creepy people on it. But it's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah. You put the lemon juice.
Okay, so let me take you guys down from here. So we've added how much lemon? So this is 1 lemon, or?
Yeah, 1 lemon.
Okay, so now we have one lemon juice, and here I'm gonna bring you guys round. So that is the curry cooking. We use 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, and just give that a mix. So I don't know how many of you guys were watching this from the beginning, but it has really transformed. I mean, it looked good from the very start, but it's starting to just really look delicious. The flavors, the colors, the ingredients, the love. You can't forget the love that you put into cooking.
Yeah, check it.
Oh, it's a texture
Yeah,
taste.
you put the love for cooking. Then you want the salt, you put the salt later. You put the salt.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Right?
It's amazing. It's so spicy, but it is amazing. It has a really nice, natural, sweet aroma to it. I guess that's from the carrots and coming from the cauliflower. It needs a little bit of salt now, I think.
Little bit, yeah.
But it really is pretty phenomenal. So the salt I like to cook with is pink Himalayan salt. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before, but it's basically a salt from the Himalayas, and it's very rich in minerals. So we're going to put around a teaspoon. So salt is actually, contrary to popular belief, really good for you. It has a lot of essential minerals that we need in our body, and I think there is a whole myth behind sodium and cutting down on salt, but actually the sodium that you need to worry about comes from processed and junk food. So anything that has natural salt in it, like sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, is good for you because it has very essential minerals that our bodies need to replenish ourselves. So also with real salt, you can never have, I mean, you will know when there is too much of it because it will literally be inedible. So there is no way you'd be able to eat a dish that's going to be really bad for your health using real salt in it because it's just not going to be edible. It's going to taste really salty and it's not going to be nice. Processed foods and junk foods, however, use a lot of salt to give it flavor, because essentially it has no flavor because it has no nutrients. So they fill it with sugar, salt, and fat. And the salt that they use is table salt. So table salt is made up of a chemical. It's not real salt at all. And you need a lot of it for it to make something that tastes of nothing taste like something. So table salt is bad. Sea salt, natural salt, Himalayan salt is what you want to go for in your cooking. So we added just a teaspoon of Himalayan salt. Yeah. And we're going to keep that covered. You were watching it from the beginning, Savage. Thanks for staying put for so long. It has been.
Who's watching for us?
There's a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
Now 149.
149.
But the Savage Barbadian has been watching from the very beginning. So he saw you cooking from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10,
and he
10.
said it looks delicious. Yeah, we have 10 likes.
10.
That's 10 people liked it. Cool, huh? Good information. You're welcome. If any of you do have any questions about nutrition, that is what I do. That is what I practice. So please feel free to ask questions. I love to give away advice. I love to spread awareness further. So please ask away as much as you want to know about health and nutrition, what's good, what's bad. I love it. So feel free. I think we're just going to wait around 10 minutes now.
Yeah, about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, so about 10 or 15 minutes for the curry to cook.
Carrot want to cook.
So
Gobi want to cook.
yeah, you want to make sure that the cauliflower and the carrot cook.
Yeah.
So really it didn't take that much long time to prepare. It was pretty,
20 minutes.
yeah, around 20 minutes of preparation. And I'm just going to walk through to get something. So, and that's it really. Another question, oh, okay, hang on. I'm ready to eat. Yeah.
Come London. Come London. London, you can.
Yeah, you need to come to London.
London, come London.
You need to come to London.
London.
Whilst we are here waiting, maybe I'll just kind of talk at you guys with a bit of nutrition stuff. So, another big thing that I'm sure you all hear about is sugar, and sugar being really bad for you, which is true. Sugar, however, 3 minutes remaining. Does that mean that's the maximum of my broadcast? I think so. Well, okay, so I'm going to wrap up the last 3 minutes really quick. We're basically done with our curry. So you guys have all been tuned in for an hour, which has been amazing. Thanks so much for staying put this whole time. We have the vegetable curry. It's basically ready to eat. And you can have that with rice and some chutney on the side, or bread, chapati. And it tastes delicious, it smells delicious, and I really wish you guys could try some. Stay tuned, and I will be back for more broadcasts on some more health and nutrition stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out. I love eating healthy, so do I.
Nice. Sauce is nice.
The sauce is really, really nice. I love this one.
Who said I love curry?
The Savage Barbadian says he loves curry. Yeah.
What will you do now? Will you send it?
I had to snapshot that.
Will send it with this post-it?
Well, we're gonna try post it to you, Savage Barbadian. Maria's gonna try and attempt to send you some curry all the way to New England, Connecticut.
By post?
By post. By FedEx.
Oh, by what you call it?
So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There we have it. See you later.
Indians are